Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the winter 2022 semester at the University of Alberta. I wanted to take a few minutes to welcome you back and give you a bit of a heads up on how I am going to approach this semester in all of my classes. This semester, I'm teaching three sections: BTM 311, BTM 419, and BTM 426. So this welcome is intended for those students. To begin with, as announced by the president of our University of Alberta, the winter 2022 semester is going to start online at least until January 23rd. I've published Google Meeting classroom links in all of my e-classes in the either my folder or a folder called Interactive Media. So if you look into e-class, you should find the links for Google Meet. So on the first official day of classes, beginning April 5th, January 5th or January 6th, depending on whether your class starts on a Wednesday or a Thursday, join the meeting link at your designated class time. We're going to be online at least until January 23rd. There is intentions and plans to switch to in-person delivery at some point. Once the university declares that move, I'll resume in-person lectures. How I'm going to deliver those lectures is both synchronously and through recordings. So what I did in the previous semester, the fall 2021 semester, is I set up a Google Meet classroom, which will be the one we use for the first 3 weeks. And then I streamed that class during the semester and recorded that live stream. And then once the class was done, I published those lectures to YouTube's asynchronously afterwards. So if there's a reason you've missed the class, you will always have the opportunity to view recorded lectures. So I intend to use online delivery methods wherever possible. There's this idea of blended learning around the University of Alberta. I'm trying to come to terms with what exactly that means. I know a number of different instructors and professors will approach blended learning differently. So what I'm trying to do is to use as many online delivery methods as possible. I really have embraced them. I think it's a good way to learn. It's a good way to deliver materials. And so wherever possible, I will be using online technology type deliveries. So as I said, lectures, when possible, will be delivered in person. Otherwise, they will be recorded on a Google Meet and streamed on Google Meet and then published to YouTube. If there are any in-class exercises, they will be completed through e-class. I'm really trying to cut down on handing out papers in classes. All exams, all in-class exercises, any deliverables will be done electronically. The syllabus, the schedule at the beginning of the semester here is published electronically. You will not receive a piece of paper from me throughout the entire semester. So that means the exams, whether they're midterms or finals, will be written online. There's going to be no proctoring services. I will share details as we begin the semester and start to move through the semester. I will definitely give you, information as to what the format will look like, how to prepare for them, and what those online exams will look like. But generally, in previous semesters, for my 400 level courses, that means the use of an e-class quiz. In my 300 level classes, I use an e-class quiz, but there is a sort of an external deliverable that you will have to create and deliver before exam time is up. But more details to come throughout the semester. I guess just a little bit about my expectations. I've really started to embrace this idea that I'm here to teach you. You will need to learn. So I'm not going to tell you how to do everything. You are going to have to do a little bit of research. You're going to have to sort of figure out how things go together. That's part of learning. I'm going to keep you as informed and aware as to what the materials are and how they sort of work together. But at some point, you are going to need to learn those materials. So I am here to deliver you some ideas, some structure, some definitions, those kinds of things. But you're going to have to figure out and learn how to put those together. Be prepared for changes. Be flexible. Be adaptable. This semester coming up, I think, is going to be a bit tumultuous, as you saw in our or in the welcome messages that were emailed out once eClass became available. You need to be prepared for changes. You need to be flexible and adaptable. Just because there is a plan to go back in person on January 23rd doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen. We'll take it as it comes. I think my overall plan is to keep you as informed as possible. I will send out notifications. I will keep you as informed with as much information that I have. But of course, any of these plans are subject to change given the uncertainty of the pandemic and the guidance from the University of Alberta. So we're kind of going to see what happens here. We've done 18 months, it feels like, of online delivery. We've been through a semester of, I don't know what you would call it, in person, a little bit of blended learning. I think we all have made it through. I know it's exhausting. We've got one more semester to go here, and we'll see how it goes. So as I said, I'm going to make all efforts to keep you informed as to any changes that will affect your successful completion of the semester. I'm here to give you information and to keep you informed. So if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and to discuss them with me, either in the synchronous class opportunities, whether that's online or in person, through the office hours that I'm making available, myself available every week for you, or just one-off, send me an email, hey Rob, do you mind meeting up? We can schedule some kinds of time. So if you do have any questions or concerns, please do reach out to me. And then one last comment with the move to online and some of the weather we've been having. If there is weather conditions that are not very nice, like freezing rain, blizzards, unsafe environmental conditions, whatever it is, I will move those classes online temporarily. So if we get a weather warning, as we did twice over the fall semester, that there's freezing rain, the police and emergency people are recommending not traveling, then I'm not going to travel. I will just deliver the class online, regardless of whether we're in person or online. If it's unsafe driving conditions, unsafe environmental conditions, I will be moving classes online temporarily until those conditions improve. I'm not going to get anyone to put their life in danger to come to campus if we are in fact in person and you've got to drive in freezing rain. I just don't think that's something that we need to do in 2022 after 2 years with online learning. So expect that. So if you do see Environment Canada putting out weather warnings and weather alerts, freezing cold like we have now, there's a very good chance that I will move those classes online. And again, I will inform you as soon as possible. So just to wrap up, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Classes start on January 5th, and we're going to take it as it comes. I expect there's going to be a bit of uncertainty yet again in this pandemic. It really feels like we're not getting to the end of it. But we will do our best to get through it. And, I'm looking forward to this winter 2022 semester. It's going to be challenging, but I'm here to help get you through it successfully, and I'm happy to support you in any way that I can. Thanks for listening. I will see you in class starting January 5th. Thank you very much.